Welcome back to the channel. BST here, LXP Tech. Finally, Samsung unveiled the latest Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra and 8, and of course the latest Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. But in this video, I just want to check the pricing. I myself used Samsung flip phones in the past, and I'm still not 100% convinced if it's worth to make the jump from the regular like palm size form factor to a foldable phone. I'm pretty sure it's cool, but what matters to me is, when I put a phone like this, the viewing angle. I don't want to pay for like black bars, right? Samsung showed something that is very interesting for me, and this is not like the regular Fold. This is this thing here that you all know is the latest Z Fold 8. And it seems to be just about the right size for me, like narrow form factor. Yeah, you can see it's like a bookshelf thing. But the only thing that I find a bit ridiculous is the pricing, because for half a terabyte, and this is by the way the Samsung US site, the price is more than $2,000 US. If you want to go cheap, 256 gigs, then they are like 1,900. But if you want to get the most expensive, it's going to set you up with almost 2,500. So yeah, let's just check something interesting, guys. This phone comes in lavender, cream, and graphite. And by the way, I know you all watched the keynote or the event, whatever they call it, the Samsung Unpacked. What I wanted to check right now together with you is, if the price is so ridiculous, then what is the trading program? Because they tell you, oh, you can get up to $1,200 if you trade in. And I, of course, want to get a new Fold phone. But let's try to check which phone is going to get you that amount of money. So if I select a brand and if I go for Samsung, because it's obvious, right? Then the highest price you're gonna get is if you trade in your S26 Ultra. Now the biggest question is, am I willing to do so or not? Honestly, I'm not so sure about, because the S26 Ultra has a better camera setup, right? Even compared to the Z Fold 8 Ultra. And the Z Fold 8, I do believe, only comes with like 2 cameras on the back, like it's a simple phone. You have a telephoto camera? No, you have an ultra-wide camera, and you have 2x optical like zoom, like crop, and both sensors actually 50 megapixel. So it's gonna be very, very tough. And not to mention what happens when you go and check the price for the Z Fold 8 Ultra, $2,300 US. For this type of money 2 years ago, one would buy a car. In fact, I bought my BMW E39 V8, I think for €2,000. And of course then I put another €10,000, just making it a bit better. But what I want to say is that prices for recent flagship phones are just spiking so bad because of multiple factors. They're gonna try now to come to like 2 nanometers. They are just taxing you for this new brand, Fold Flip experience, which is not so new anymore. I mean, come on, it's like 8 Ultra and 8. And then we have AI on top of this. AI consuming a lot of the resources, electricity, water, whatnot. So I'm just thinking, if you want to stay in this ultra game and in the flagship phone game, it's going to become more and more tough, to a point where I was thinking for my channel, it's probably better if I just look somewhere else. Because if those phones are kind of the premium phones, like if we have to speak in like cars terms, like Ferrari and whatnot, Lamborghini and whatever, who's driving those cars? Who's gonna buy those phones, right? So for my YouTube channel, it may be better if I just step down and start buying cheaper phones, flagship killer phones. That used to be exciting. Remember Poco F1, and then remember also OnePlus some years ago. Now OnePlus is gone. But I really want to get my hands on the Galaxy Z Fold 8. I'm not sure though if I want to do so. I have already brands reaching out to me to try out cases, but I cannot tell them, hey guys, I'm just gonna throw out $2,000 out of the window. It's just a lot of money, right? It's just a lot of money. And I'm not saying that the phone is not worth the money. Maybe it is worth the money, right? Some people are already complaining, oh, it's the same phone on your tech and whatever, but you get the latest chip. And by the way, for the first time, Samsung putting a silicon carbon battery, and then still only at 5,000 mAh. I'm just thinking because they wanted to keep the Z Fold 8 Ultra to be the thinnest foldable phone on the market. I really love it, like I would totally use this phone, the 8 Ultra. But then when I saw the Z Fold 8, I was thinking, this is probably better for me. Because again, when you unfold these two phones, what makes the biggest value for me is the black borders. thinner borders, more viewing space. I want to pay for something I can use. I don't want to pay for a big phone when I just unfold it and put a YouTube video, bam, to just be hit with like black borders. So I don't want to pay for like black borders. I want to pay for usable viewing space. And now, of course, the price is definitely a barrier for me. Let's check the Galaxy Z Flip, by the way. The Galaxy Z Flip, this almost didn't have any like meaningful upgrade, and they still want to take you 1,400 money. Oh my god, it is just outrageous, guys. I don't really just complain on a video or like a broke person that I am, but it's just so crazy, you know, with the AI and with all the chips and with the wars going on and with all the shortages. This is what we get. I've even heard rumors that Xiaomi, right, might rethink if they even want to launch the next Ultra phone. 3 years ago, I used to buy all the Chinese Ultra phones. This year and last year, I only bought the Oppo and the Xiaomi, and I just get Ross, my big friend from System House, to send me the Vivo because they're just damn expensive. And then the next thing is, you know, like even before the unpack, everyone already has those phones. You know, I did tested them all. They are using it since like 1 month already. But I don't really care about this because usually I'm not using them just for a video. If I buy a phone and I like the phone, I stick with the phone, you know. I use it for 2 months. I use it for 3 months. I bring it in the mountains. I bring it with me in my car. I get to know the phone and share my honest opinion. Is it like crap or not crap? And because I get to pay for these phones, I can just say whatever I want, right? Like it's not that they're sponsored. But I'm just curious about the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Cause, you know, $2,000 and if I get 1,200 for my S26 Ultra, but this is such a big downgrade in terms of cameras, you know. But then you get to like get a foldable phone and stuff. Not really sure. I'm not really sure, guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. For me, this is getting a bit alarming. The price hike, because imagine everybody's trying to pump their fold phones until one company will do it. They're probably gonna do it right in terms of commercial success, and this is gonna be Apple. So the moment Apple launches the iPhone Fold, this is it. It's done. You know, I don't want to say game over. It's gonna be very hard for all the other brands because, you know, when Apple is doing something, they usually sell it like crazy. So is it worth me sending over my S26 Ultra, spending some more money and getting the Z Fold 8? I don't think so at the moment. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. VST over and bye.